Jr. died April 4th, 1968, and many people in the community are commemorating his accomplishments, including civil rights activists in Macon. 41 NBC's Joy Dukes joins us now in the studio. Joy.
Though it's a somber day for many remembering Dr. King's death, civil rights leaders in Macon say his life and the legacy he left behind was an inspiration to keep the movement alive. I spoke with several unsung heroes who were right there with him in the fight for equality.
He was an educated man, had an earned doctorate degree, and he could express himself, and he wasn't scared. That made us all a little braver because of him. He inspired us all.
His words changed hearts and made history.
He was the civil rights movement. He was the undisputed head of the civil rights movement in this country.
His peaceful approach moved others to stand and fight by his side.
I had been in the march on Washington in '64, and I also was in the march from Selma to Montgomery in '65.
50 years after his death, activists on the front line of the civil rights movement in Macon still remember the moment they heard.
Dr. King was doing so many things, and it inspired all of us. I was shocked. I was devastated.
And I remember all of us gathering around that little black and white TV.
We just sat there in silence for a while. And then I got up and I just lost it.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s assassination on April 4th of 1968 didn't stop the movement, but instead pushed it forward.
When Dr. King was assassinated, that was our defining moment.
Herbert Denard was one of several demonstrators arrested for refusing to leave a whites-only gym, formerly the YMCA, that later became the Macon Health Club.
We decided that if Dr. King could die for us, we need to stand up. And so sometime after April the 4th, about a week or two later, 10 of us walked in this door and wouldn't come out.
King's tenacity above all else and example made his legacy one that will never be forgotten. Dr. King died at St. Joseph's Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee, just days before the United States Congress passed the Civil Rights Act of 1968. Michael?
King has several roots in Georgia, from giving his first speech in Dublin at Georgia's first African Baptist Church, Dublin Church there. And he also attended school at Morehouse College in Atlanta.